This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Boston Richie, he is out here as his birthday. I guess he was feeling good. He wanted a Drake verse for his birthday. It's not going to happen. You have one hit record, and he probably would have jumped on that if all this wasn't going on with the Kendrick Lamar thing and everything, because he's known to jump on a record that's hot. And that record was hot last year and the year before. When did that record come out? Last year or the year before? But it was a hot record. But Drake's not doing features with a lot of people because everybody turned their back on him. Everybody he helped in the past turned their back on him. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon at all. And do not forget to subscribe right now and share this video. All right. So then we got LA rapper goes viral after he says robbing any Detroit rapper if they they send. So they're going to send after him. He's going to rob any Detroit rapper they send over there. He accuses T Grizzley of snitching on him. All right, so let's listen to what this guy has to say. He says that T Grizzley sent him to jail, basically. His name's Shooter, but he puts 53 for the O's. Probably 53rd block. I don't know. Yeah, the gang stuff is heavy. Hold on one sec. Here he is right here.
How long you did?
Shit, nigga did 2 years fighting, you know what I'm saying? I was fighting life for 2 years and shit. My
He loved his whole life for one day. Wait.
my last court date, they gave a time started type shit.
I want to ask about the T Grizzley situation.
All right, so make sure you go to DC Baby Draco 5. He's the one who did the interview with him. But basically, he just says, you know, T Grizzley turned him in and put the cops on him, and he went to jail. So, but make sure you go check out his page to see the interview, because I don't want to play his interview. But let me put his page up too, just to be fair, so you guys can find it, because T Grizzley has been getting a lot of heat from like Whack 100 and everything. Whack 100 has been calling him a snitch for the past like 6 months, right? This is the guy that did the interview right here. So make sure you go follow him and check it out. All right, then we got Mellow Rax. All right, so Mellow Rax has moved on from NBA Youngboy. She now says she's into females. All right, she's into females now. So obviously NBA Youngboy didn't like that, because, he doesn't want anybody talking about him. So he did like a freestyle dissing her.
No rapping is bitch. Got nothing good to say about nobody. Oh, she hated on her. He played with her. I'm flying around her, bitch, whatever. You got the game up. You just another ran through body. All these that you done somehow you still ain't nobody, but I love your nasty trash shades, cricket booted plastic ass. Bitch be treating me like I'm shit. I ain't do shit. That's all that bad. She say she pee, she prostitute, nasty.
Okay. That he freestyled the whole.
Go out by the bag. I'm gonna sip my drink like fucking pills and just relax. You ain't coming back no more.
All right. Well, she bounces around too much too. She was on Young Money, then she was with first she was Kodak, then she was doing Young Money, then she was with NBA Youngboy. It's all over the place, man. It's crazy. Girls nowadays, right? But make sure you subscribe and share this video, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, all right? So here's Meek Mill. I guess he felt like flossing. You know why he's flossing online right now? Because there's this realtor that was talking about selling properties, and he said some basketball player was interested in it, but it couldn't get done in time for the season. He wasn't interested.
Oh, really?
But he wanted the house done by
Jalen Hurts. So then Meek Mill wanted to see the house in New Jersey.
July. Not now.
Last July.
He loved the house. He was going to give, at that time, it was $5.2 million.
$5.2 million finished.
Finished. I said, listen, I'll be honest with you. There's no way I can finish this house.
Oh.
Like in 2 months, impossible.
So that's the gimmick.
So then he said, he said Meek Mill couldn't get financing.
But he couldn't get financing.
Meek Mill?
Meek Mill came, but he couldn't get financing.
That's crazy. So Meek Mill's on here. I don't know why a builder would be putting people on blast, though. They say he sits courtside every time I see him. Those guys are full of it. They're just about showing. Listen, Meek Mill had to sell. So he says, I sold this house to Ross for $5 million. I had 2 mansions on the same hood. Big homie cashed me out there. Why would you have 2 mansions in the same block? Right? And then he was so desperate to get out of the house, Rick Ross had to bail him out. He talked about this on Drink Champs. He basically said, if anybody needs help getting out of their home, hit up the boss. Just bought Meek Mill's house for $5 million. It was actually $4 million, but I remember that. Then we got him flossing all my driveways 2 blocks and up. He's been posting stuff like this nonstop because this realtor guy put him on blast. So signature lip aesthetic gloss launch. Okay, so don't be the influencer that takes from smaller artists and acts like they didn't. Now, this is Jada Wada getting called out. This is Little Baby's baby mom. She says, Jada Chiefs, respectfully. You could have reached out, sis. Y'all know I don't even move like this. But really, I generally just want all my girls to win. But Jada, to be honest, we're both women who are creating and paving ways for ourselves. I love that you're self-made, most part inspiring for us other women, blah, 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 blah. I reached out to you a couple of years ago on sent my message because I felt like I needed to work on my brand harder. Not just to work with you or creators, but to genuinely work on my platform and myself and build it to a point that I could really step and feel more confident in my presentation. I move with respect of my peers and always gave credit where it's due. Okay, anyways, don't be the type of influencer that takes from smaller artists. I guess this woman's accusing her of taking her brand. Jada Chief says, this is my first unisex product. I'm so excited. You know who started this lip thing? Kylie Jenner. Remember that? She had her own lip gloss, and then Keisha Kaur tried to copy it. It's just like, it's not really that original. Let's be real. Larry Wheels almost got, he got super disrespected on stream because all these guys are trying to touch his wife, and then his wife touches other guys, and he's like, how you going to just touch other guys? And she goes, don't ever ask me a question like that again. This is the new streamer. These are the new streamers. They rolled them out. I don't know who's behind them. They're definitely down with an agency because they're getting rolled out hard right now. Pause. Brutal Moment 10 out of 10 Latina baddie friend zone. Dean. This is Dean, this other creator that I thought he was Rampage Jackson's son because he was calling him son, but he's not a son. Okay, his son, one of his sons, is in jail for body slamming that wrestler, I think. Another son is Asian, and then he has 2 daughters. All right, but this woman lost respect for him because he's gotten slapped, I think, 2 times on stream now. One by Larry Wheels and one by some professional boxer. Make sure you subscribe and share this video. Khloe Kardashian. She is distancing herself from this jeans company. Remember American Jeans or whatever? She has distanced her. These Kardashians are always in some drama. She's distancing herself. Let's see. What's the reason here? She didn't feel like respected or something. I mean, it's like you're getting paid millions of dollars to represent this brand. Maybe they just don't want to re-up the deal. I don't know. Wait, where is it? Can't even find it. Where is it? Never mind. It's not even that important. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, too, we'll get back to this. Yo Gotti's CMG signee, Lil Poppa, has passed. I almost forgot about that. He died today in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a nasty area because there's so much crime, bro, and gangs now. This is where Julio was from. I don't know if he got shot or what, but that's kind of like not out there right now. Very sad, though. He was only 25 years old. To be 25, bro, already dead. Didn't even really, like, get his career super off like that. Here it is. Khloe Kardashian reportedly distanced herself from fashion brand Good American amid rumored tension with co-founder. Let's see. She she co-founded the label with Emma Grade in 2016, but she scaled back. She could have done it herself. I don't know why. People were scared to do it herself. So she says this was she got involved for strategy or operations for Good American, but still an ambassador. This is what really probably happened. This woman, Emma Grade, had the brand, and she says, hey, why don't you come on? I'll give you a piece, and you can, like, you know, be the person that helps with, you know, putting stuff out and everything. And Khloe, not knowing, like, the books and everything, probably thought she deserved more money, and there wasn't that much money, and she probably accused her of, I'm just telling you how I imagine this happening, accused her of not, you know, being fair with the funds, and they broke apart. That's usually what happens. Klay Thompson buys Meg Thee Stallion a old Mulsanne. She said her dream car was a Bentley. Now, you don't think Meg Thee Stallion can buy herself a Bentley? She's been on tour. She's had 10 different brands hire her. She could definitely afford a Bentley. I'm hoping that her dream car was always a Mulsanne, because this is it's pretty cheap now. Yeah, I would never want to. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't have a Bentley, but to have an old Mulsanne, I didn't get these for like under 100,000, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. Old Bentley is just nothing but a problem, man. She's never going to drive this car. She's never going to get driven in the car. She's going to want to have a Rolls Royce, man. That's where it's at. Or a Maybach. Byrd Gang press conference. Jim Jones, Mel Matrix, Dice, Peso, Dilla, Illa, Keen Street, Sexy Lexi, Taylor Ricard, and Shooter. The only person we ever cared about on here was Jim Jones and Max B, and he's gone. This happens at 7 p.m. Heavy hitters at the podium, real conversations in the building, no filters, no gimmicks, just statements being made. I guess Jim Jones is bringing the band back together. Charleston White says if 50 ever starts with him, he's going to finish him. But he likes 50 and everything, but he's just hoping 50 starts with him. You know why? Because when 50 responds, it gets a lot of eyes. And Charleston White wants that attention, for sure. Anyways, we're going to get back into some more news in a little bit. I don't want this video to end up being 20 minutes long. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video, and I will check you guys in the next video. YouTube's being a little weird, so please make sure you support as much as you can. Spread the word, just because all creators are having issues right now. It's just there's a shakeup going on.